We are your number one super dial. We are your number one mega dial. We are your number one super mega dial. We are voice of the people. We are 90.3 FM. Everyone, thank God it's Friday. And of course, today is the 7th day in the month of November 2025. Welcome to Front Page Review on this dial. My name is Jude. Ikami Jude. And I'm here because you're there. We'll be going deep down into some of these stories this morning. Yeah. I'll be visiting Punch newspaper, Daily Trust, Vanguard, The Sun, Daily Post, Vanguard, and of course, The Nation newspaper, just to give you all of the information that you need this morning, okay? And when I'm done dishing out all of these headlines that I've got for you, Rafai Hosseini will analyze a couple of them, and Frank Ayala will also be with me this morning to look deep into these headlines. All right? Everyone, feel free to join the conversation this morning via YouTube. All right? YouTube is VOP 90.3 FM. Or you can search in full Voice of the People 90.3 FM from wherever you are in the world. All right? And you watch us live. Don't also forget that our WhatsApp portal is open. You can start sending in your messages, all right? Via WhatsApp. 081-717-56338 is the number. I take that again. 081-717-56338. Okay? Everyone, let's take a walk this morning. I will visit Punch newspaper first and others will follow. The biggest headline here on Trump threats. Tinubu rallies foreign allies as North rejects Sharia ban. Tinubu rallies foreign allies as North rejects Sharia ban. 15-year-old Nigerian rescued from sex traffickers in Ghana. And then Nigeria risk oil production drop without new discoveries, says NAPE. And then there is a video making around. Regina Daniels breaks down in tears, says, "I'll go back." Okay, let's leave Regina Daniels, and who is saying she would go back, and let's also, go back to the headlines, actually. Yeah, that's by the way. Actually, group deploys 687 monitors for Anambra poll. Eagles can win 2025 AFCON, says Nwabali. And then AEDC sacks 800 workers amid power crisis. FEC okays biometric flight burden. Port Harcourt Airport concession. FEC okays biometric flight burden, and then Port Harcourt Airport concession. Moving on now, vehicle imports slide 10% on weak consumer spending. Vehicle imports slide 10% on weak consumer spending. Federal government rolls out new plans to tackle food shortage. Newly inaugurated Tinubu campaign office demolished in Benue. Newly inaugurated Tinubu campaign office demolished in Benue State. And then to some of the headlines quickly. I will scrap Anambra security outfit if elected governor. AAC candidate is the one speaking. I will scrap Anambra security outfit if elected governor. Damagum warns PDP members against betrayal. 2027, don't anoint any aspirant. Ex-governorship candidate warns Zamfara APC. PDP faction protests at U.S. Embassy over alleged intimidation. Anambra poll. INEC pledges security payment, or INEC pledges security and payment for NYSC ad hoc staff. APC USA writes U.S. Congress refutes claims of Christian genocide in Nigeria. APC USA, that is the APC chapter, the USA chapter of the APC, writes U.S. Congress refutes claims of Christian genocide in Nigeria. Senator Nwoko calls for exclusive leadership to lift Nigeria. Soludo urges voters' participation ahead of Saturday governorship election. That is tomorrow, right? Okay. I'll visit Vanguard newspaper, but before Vanguard, I'll give you stories from Daily Trust newspaper. U.S. threats. Tinubu responds to Trump. Despite peace deal, bandits kill 2 Katsina community leaders. And then, how U.S. visa ban will affect members of Mieti Allah. How U.S. visa ban will affect members of Mieti Allah. And then, let's see more now. 3 teachers attend to 207 pupils in FCT school. 3. Okay. 15% tariff. Petrol may cost 1,028 naira, and then diesel 1,194 naira per liter, according to marketers. That's what we hear. I'll take that again for you. On 15% tariff, petrol may cost 1,028 naira per liter, and diesel might cost 1,194 naira per liter. This is according to marketers. Wow. Okay. White House guests faints beside Trump. White House guest faints beside Trump. On Trump's threat, we are in touch with U.S. Information Minister is the one speaking. So many people are on their toes, really. It's okay. Alleged genocide. Nnamdi Kanu writes Trump backs U.S. action against Nigeria. Nigeria economy records strong growth, according to Wali Edun. U.S. Congress proposes visa bans and asset freezes against Mieti Allah. And then Shetima tasked global leaders on reasonable action against climate change at COP30. Court orders Benue Court to pay ex-officials 57 million naira within 5 hours. Dollar to Naira exchange rate today is also there. You grab a copy of Vanguard newspaper and get more information there. Federal government unveils new tax reform laws in major economic policy shift. Operator pushes for gradual transition to cost-reflective tariffs. That is on electricity. Alleged genocide. Nnamdi Kanu writes Trump backs U.S. action against Nigeria. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Let me give you some more stories. Yeah, some more stories for you this morning. Let me take you to Plateau State now. Reps to present report on the root cause of Plateau crisis to Tinubu. Yoruba Council declares national rally, backs Tinubu on ending fuel importation. FEC approves road projects worth over 400 billion naira. Group urges acting PDP chairman to restore party's glory. To some more stories now. Anambra governor declares Friday work free. That is today, ahead of governorship election. Today, work free. Everyone stay at home. Enjoy yourself. Tomorrow, wake up well and go and vote. INEC begins distribution of sensitive materials for Saturday's Anambra Guber election. And then, still in Anambra, INEC worries over pattern of historic voter apathy. We're still in Anambra. Rep. Ogene cautions Soludo APGA against intimidation. Don't intimidate Anambra people. And then finally, still in Anambra, INEC tasks journalists to be guided by Electoral Act. Okay, the Sun newspaper is next. Quite sunny. A couple of headlines still. Trump or Tinubu to Trump. We will defeat terrorism. I love the way Baba is putting it. We will defeat terrorism. But you know what? Some people will say, don't be by talk. Action speaks louder than words. Bami, swing to action, enter action, develop action, carry action. That's all we want. All right, let me give you some more stories now. Tinubu has outperformed his predecessors. Ohaneze leader is the one speaking. Tinubu has outperformed his predecessors. Ohaneze leader speaking. And then Governor Uba Sani now developing Kaduna without stepping on toes. With God on our side, we'll return Oshun to path of progress, peace, and prosperity. Oyebamji is the one speaking. And then APC chieftain rally support for Didi praises Lopobri, other APC leaders. Then on Shinkafi, contest primaries to test popularity in Zamfara. APC. And then let's see, finally here, separating AGF from Minister of Justice won't stop politicization of office. Dr. Ude. From the Sun newspaper, let me give you some story from the Daily Post now. Big stories here. How to end terrorism in Nigeria within weeks. These are security experts speaking. How to end terrorism in Nigeria within weeks. Experts telling the nation. Nnamdi Kanu may not appear in court today due to DSS obstruction. The family warns. May not appear in court today due to DSS obstructions. And then to some more stories, everyone. Bandits strike another Plateau community. Kill 2, injure 5. PDP loses big wig to APC in Yobe. And then Imo ADC begins membership registration exercise across local government areas. Anambra Guba residents leaves, that story has disappeared. Okay, I'll get it again and I'll serve you. PDP, karma is real. Damagum warns betrayers. Still in PDP, factions protest at U.S. Embassy shameful. PDP's factions protest at U.S. Embassy shameful. Fayose hits Damagum and others. Voter party, greatest enemy of Anambra's democracy. INEC chair, Amokpita. And then to Guardian, just to give you some few stories here. The Guardian newspaper is next. 68% of electricity consumers bypassing prepaid meters, says federal government. 68%. 68%, that's what he said. Bonfrey Joe, one-time Super Eagles coach, petition Senate over 29-year unfulfilled promise. What's it mean? Handicap. Oh God, sorry, it's Friday. Okay, allow me to enjoy myself. Bonfrey Joe petition Senate over 29-year unfulfilled promise. Kanu writes Trump seeks probe into alleged killings in the southeast. Okay, let me just serve you some more stories, courtesy the Nation newspaper, and then I invite Rufai Hussaini to the microphone. Shetima, Nigeria targets 20 or 32% emission cut by 2035. And then there's another one here: how police are tackling banditry, other threats by IG Egbetokun. Monarchs appoints Uzodinma coordinator. Shaibu promises soldiers first policy. Tinubu swears in Dorode as minister. We will defeat terrorism, secure every part of the country, according to Tinubu. Tariffs, import restriction orders for review. FEC rolls out project approvals. Yes, this is your number one superstation, Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. This time we will go join Rufai Hussaini and hear, some of the truths you need to hear. I'm talking about empirical evidence. Sorry, today is Friday, okay? Rufai Hussaini, talk to us.
Right, so many stories making the rounds. The very first one will be about President Tinubu now saying that they're going to fight terrorism decisively. And I'm very happy about that. But I've always said it, that what we need is a leadership that will stand up tall and that will be able to fight all the evils that are militating against Nigerians. So if he says he's going to nip terrorism in the bud, I think the earlier he does it, the better it is. And we should stop, treating this country with kid gloves. And we should stop giving these heinous criminals the chance to be able to hurt a lot of Nigerians. I mean, look at the killings. Look at the killings in every part of the country. It is so sad that Nigeria has now become a killing field. And that's why we must do everything to nip all of this in the bud. So some U.S. lawmakers urged sanctions on Miyetti Allah and others over alleged religious violation. So, the U.S. groups have said that they were going to start reviewing names of people and groups, that have increased, this insecurity matter with some of their narrative and some of their deeds and actions. So there's talk about, Miyetti Allah. United States House of Representatives has urged Department of State, to impose targeted sanctions on individuals and organizations like Miyetti Allah, Kataore, over alleged violations of religious freedom in Nigeria. It was contained in a resolution introduced before the House on Tuesday. And there's another story making the rounds as regards President Donald Trump, saying that in fact he has told them to draw a battle line of action, about possibilities of strikes in Nigeria, a medium, a hard, a small strike, and other ones. But you see, one thing to a large extent is why I keep saying that we ourselves too must fix our own internal problems, apart from Trump telling us. Like I said, part of the possibilities of what Trump is thinking of is to work in liaison with a lot of Nigerian authorities so that they'll be able to get to the end of the matter. And another thing why I also think that Nigeria should do more is that, yes, America can just come and strike once and end insecurity once and for all. Definitely, it's not today they've been striking bandits. They will still regroup one way or the other. But it's how you can have a holistic long-term solution to the problem that I think that is what matters. And that is what we've been lacking. So it's not just about the promises, it's not just about the talk. It's about nipping this insecurity in the bud. And I'm happy that President Tinubu is talking tough. All we are saying is that let's All lives matter. Let all the killings stop. And I don't think that's too much to ask for. Shoyinka is saying Trump is a petty minded dictator. I knew he would revoke green cards. That was an interview that Professor Shoyinka granted recently. And this is in reaction to his green card issue. He criticized Trump's administration alleged handling of minorities and rise in extrajudicial killing during his tenure. And an interview with BBC, Shoyinka records early warnings about Trump presidency, saying he predicted the cancellation of green cards and the targeting of minorities due to Trump hate rhetoric. If you look at it closely, you will know that Trump and Shoyinka are never are always going to be best of friends. They share reservations against one another. But the big question I think we should ask is, one will have thought that Shoyinka will have that kind of vigor in criticizing the things happening in Nigeria, especially under this Tinubu administration. But it looks as though he can't criticize Tinubu administration, and that's it. And we just have to tell ourselves the truth. And that's why a lot of people look and say, Professor Shoyinka has not spoken truth to power like he would normally would speak truth to power. I mean, this was always that constantly campaign against Jonathan, that called Jonathan all sorts of names when things were not going right. Uh, Another story is making the rounds today. Falana to FG, be honest with Nigerians, address arrest of coup plotters. Falana has said that the government has yet to provide a clear response to the reports of arrests linked to alleged coup plotters. The senior advocate of Nigeria added that transparency will ensure that the government gain public trust and accountability. And as far as it's concerned, the government is making more money on sale of oil apart from removal of subsidy. So the government has also been able to increase production in the oil sector. And it says they remain, for majority of Nigerians, they remain economically disabled, and they take advantage of mass hunger in the land to strike poverty and deprivation. So we just have to be able to stand up tall. And these are the numerous things happening in the country. Some other stories making the rounds. I mean, there are many other stories making the rounds. Ayawu's camp is rejecting BOT's moves to resolve PDP crisis. Like we said, all the overtures being made to the Ayawu camp, they are saying no because for them it's their interests that are bound, and they don't care about the lot and the other people, and for them they just want to be able to pull down the party. Peace moves by the PDP BOT has been rejected by the camp of the National Secretary Senator Samuel Ayawu, describing it as a nullity. Ayawu and the national chairman of his camp, Alhaji Mohammed Abdurrahman, addressed a news conference hours after the BOT met in Abuja. So it just shows that the problem in the PDP still continues to rear its ugly head. Right, some stories making the rounds. So there was mild drama at Our Lady of Lourdes Hospital School of Nursing in Hiala, when former Governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi, rejected the management's plan to name the school's five-story building after him. He donated 15 million naira for the development, and apparently excited by the donation, Reverend Father Ujerumba announced that the building, which at its final stage of completion will be named after Peter Obi in appreciation for his considered support. However, Peter Obi instantly objected to the proposal, insisting that his donation were acts of service to humanity and not gestures deserving personal recognition. He says, when I was governor, many wanted to honor me with titles and awards, but I declined. Even local government wanted to name streets after me. I said, no. Any day I want to be called doctor, I will go and earn it. Whatever I need, God has already given me. So he added, just this week, I have visited 5 schools and donated between 5 and 15 million naira each. It's better to use the money to support education than to throw it to buy parties or new cars. You see, these are the things, kind of humility, that Peter Obi exudes. We have also seen a serving president that buildings are being named after him front, back, and center, and he's accepting all of them. And when we complain about it, his people will say we don't know what we are saying. FEC has announced 43 billion for the completion phase at section 2 of Lagos Ibadan Expressway. The council also reviewed the progress of East-West Road at the cost of 156 billion. He said due to heavy traffic and redesign in pavement and structure of the East-West Road, the ministry, that's carrying out the project, they completed one carriageway and over 30% of the second, while the pending flyovers will be done. The question we should ask is, what is going on with Lagos Ibadan Expressway? Have they not been doing this road for how many years now? Close to 10 years. The council also approved the Mushi NNPC Junction and Papa Oshodi Expressway, initially awarded in 2022 for 11 billion, but now revised now for 19 billion. They also awarded the third section of 100 over 1,000 Sokoto Badagry Highway, covering Badagry, Ogun, Oyo border segment, measuring 162.9 kilometers. The section will be constructed with reinforced concrete. Also, the Ilorin Omaran Egba Road 206 has been broken into phases for funding purposes. Enugu Onitsha Road, that road too has been very bad. Umahi said the project is divided into two phases, with phase 1 35 kilometers valued at 28 billion. He noted that 21 billion has already been disbursed, leaving a balance of 7 billion. Otaidiri Roko Ogun State Road section 1 of the project was revised from 43 billion to 98 billion following flexible changes of rigid pavement and discovery of high underground water levels. The 509-meter flyover with dual ramps will also be reviewed upward from 17 billion to 23 billion. There's also phase 2, 42 kilometers of Wusasa Tunku Maraba Road in Kaduna State at 30 billion, following an earlier 18 billion approval. Ijebu-Ugbo Etakpa Owoye Road linking Ogun and Oyo State, initially awarded for 13 billion at 30 kilometers, now be extended by 7 kilometers and revalued at 53 billion. So you can see that all these roads are revalued and the rising cases are going up. Police arrest 2 with human parts in Benue State. Benue State Police Command, they've disclosed the arrests. The suspects were apprehended on October 22nd in Okpoko local government area by the Benue State Civil Protection Guards, which handed them over to the police. He said the substance were caught with human head, lap, heart, and has since been charged to court. Pretty much reminds you of the days of Clifford Orji. It's a sad one. A total of 15 firearms, 67 rounds of ammunition, and 3 stolen vehicles were recovered along that axis. Umba, Fubara, and Abiodun, they are all worried over the state of police training colleges. You see, for our country to be sane, we need good leadership. Police training colleges. This was the same police training college. Many years ago, channels did a report about the state of police training colleges in Lagos. It was in deplorable state. Since then, have we checked on police training colleges? And when police training colleges is coming out of dirty places like that, how do you think the police officers will fare? Do you think they will truly think of the people and the interests of the people? So our web base is on. Director General of WTO, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, have called on women to act as models of leadership with a renewed vision to take charge of their destiny and drive transformation across business and governance. Okonjo-Iweala, in a short remark at the 24th Annual Conference on Women in Business, WIMBIS, with the theme Own, Work and Nurture, disclosed that their own is to take responsibility, to talk is to lead with courage, and to nurture is to live as we rise up together. The event has been attended by over 3,000 women both physically and virtually, from different walks of life, policymakers, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and how women can take ownership of their journeys, work in purpose, and nurture lasting impact for future generations. So we already have some new ministers in the cabinet. President Tinubu has sworn in Doro. Doro is to replace Yewata, and in Doro and Ude. So Doro will replace Yewata in humanitarian ministry, and Ude, former Attorney General of Enugu State, will replace Naji from Enugu State, that was removed due to certificate forgery issue. And it's just one day away from the Anambra elections, so we're going to see how the elections are going to pan out. See, let us just say it here that that is the first test of what will happen to our electionary process, and we judge Abukpiton by that election and any shenanigan that happens by in that election. And FIFA has announced nominees for men's best 2025 football. There's a list: Usman Dembele, Ashraf Hakimi, Harry Kane, Kylian Mbappe, Nuno Mendes, Cole Palmer, Pedro Gonzalez, Rafinha Diaz, Mo Salah, Vitinha, Lamine Yamal. And that's the list. So we'll see how that pans out. So you guys saying that they should apologize to Sunday Igboho. It's time for our government to apologize to Sunday Igboho over his home invasion. The question is, when will Soyinka tell the federal government to apologize to Nigerians over the hardship we are facing? When will Soyinka speak about the issues affecting Nigeria? There are many issues on ground he needs to speak about. There are many things he needs to condemn the government for. But he doesn't. This selective criticism is a big problem.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Rafai Yosini. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Like I told you this time around, we go have, let's have Frank Ayala on the telephone, all right? Frank Ayala is a political affairs analyst, okay? Let's join him. Good morning to you, Frank. How are you doing?
Very well, really good morning. How you doing?
I'm fine. Top of the morning to you. All right, let's quickly talk. There's a headline here that I want to start with. As regards Trump threats, we hear the headline says, Tinubu rallies foreign allies as North rejects Sharia ban. That's what it is. How would you look at this headline? Tinubu rallies foreign allies as North rejects Sharia ban.
Tinubu can, for me, this is my opinion. He can choose to rally any ally in the world. There are some fundamental questions the president need to answer. What are the questions? Is Nigerian dying? The answer is yes. Is there killing Nigerians this year? The answer is yes. Is there Christians in the middle? Yes. Is there Muslim? Is there the natural people that don't believe in any religion? The answer is yes. Then, has the government actually take any concrete step to address the issue the way it ought to be? The answer is no. Is Nigeria helpless at this conjunction? The answer is yes. Does Nigeria need a help? The answer is yes. So, if Nigeria need help and America has decided to help us, why do we need to say no? If you know people that are beginning to talk against America coming to salvage the situation, watch them. They are all sympathetic to those people who have bring us to this point. And some of those people, as I can say right here, is the president himself. In 2014 D-Day, it's no more a news, it's no more a secret that he led a team to the United States to go and talk to to go and submit evidence to this America right today by saying they are working on it. And you now have the opportunity to be at the end of our test for 2 years. No concrete step. Look at America. They are just giving you a technical plan how to deal with the issue. It is now our government is talking like a parrot when nobody will want to listen to them again. Has the government ever talked to us like this? The government has talked to us 2 times since we took over power. When there was an intended rally for bad government, they now start presenting their scorecard that never exist anywhere. Now they are beginning to present their scorecard again now. This government for 2 years have no ambassadors. Really, is that not a foreign environment? For me, I think it's sufficiently evidence enough to say the government have been complicit in these whole issues. Just as we advised a few seconds ago, I think I will advise our elder statesman Olushoyinka to stop talking. Because the talk is making no sense to Nigeria any longer. The somebody that was not talking physically led the protest and made Jonathan in Nigeria. Today is not talking about his brother who is insane. He said that Nigeria should go apologize to Igboho, and the same person have not deemed fit to apologize to Nigeria for the hardship in border a co-traveler bring upon Nigeria. The same man have not had the effort to say to release Nnamdi Kanu or go apologize to him, because the same government invaded Nnamdi Kanu and the way they invaded son Igboho. That's not to say the apology is not needed from the government to the people, but it should be realistic. So what China is coming to do, it was on print media NBC and late last year that China were the ones teaching the Boko Haram and the bandits how to operate their drone. So China is also complicit in this matter.
Okay.
All these are another things that are coming to exploit. Who are the ones leading this? It's not even China. So who are the allies that Tinubu is talking to? The only ally Tinubu need to talk to now is the American that has the capacity to service our situations. Not the way that we're talking to you because of the deal we want to get. So for me, I think the big government and APC government have led that they brought this issue upon Nigerian people. They were the one America were not involved in this thing. They were the one that went to America in 2014. To go and beg this same America, that just about 11 years back, to go and beg them to come and help us. You saw the picture. I want to share the picture with you people. They were blind were there, killing were there. This Akande were there. They were out there because they wanted to take over power. So for me, no matter who Tinubu is trying to rally right now to come and help you, we need American law at the middle to come and help us. And if we want people that are talking about this thing on the media, we don't need them, we can solve our problem. Watch all of them. Some of them, they are on the list of that list the Emirates brought to us, Dubai brought to us, when they prosecuted sit there. They give Buhari 400 million. The then Attorney General, Malami said they were working on it and it's not a thing that need to come to the public. Those are the same people that are fighting against this thing. So, we need help. We need help. Americans to come and help us. And the Americans have read about, they are not coming to create a war. They are coming to take out those people. Evidence is very clear. Where is one of their citizens enough?
Frank, that is the confusion here. Some says America is coming to destroy the country. They are coming with war. And some other person, America is saying we're coming to flush out bandits. We're coming to sanitize your country. I mean, there's this confusion. The government is saying one thing, the people are saying the other thing. America is, what's going on?
Judith, it's clear. Those people that are saying America is coming to destroy us is to create a narrative that will make Nigeria to believe in their lies. When Americans were enough, when they come to us, they rescue their citizens. Did they bring any other Nigerian down? That they went to the camp and took their citizens and walk away. So America is not just coming for the food soldiers of these bandits. They are coming for the cost of food. Most are already flying. If you watch those that are flying, they are beginning to get silent. When they are flying, they are not trying Muslim ticket. We told them, that is how we did 30 microphone. He went to South Africa and take a Muslim as device. So we know that we're going to do that in Central. Nigeria is a circular state. It is a circular state. How do we get to a Muslim ticket? If you both of them have something in their mind. So what can we go and rally any airline in the whole world? What did Nigeria need the help? Are we going to give us the help? China cannot give us the help. China can only come to compound our problem economically and insecurity. America should come and help us. Have you ever heard in the whole world that American citizens are looking for visa for the whole world or they are seeking for asylum? Have you ever heard it? Have you ever? But today, in the whole world, every other citizen are seeking for visa. So America is there for me. They are the best person to come and help us now. So they should please come and help us and take out all these bad elements in our mission so that our people can go back to the farm. They can produce for themselves. They can go back to their ancestral home and produce for themselves. Do you know if America is able to help us with it, do you know this thing is tied to so many lines? I bet you see the inflation will drop. If they are able to take out all these bad people and people go back to their ancestral to make provision for themselves, food inflation will drop. Are you aware? Insecurity will drop. So we need them. We need them. The government will talk like power. They are telling us what we don't need now. They are beginning to talk as if there was something they are not be talking to us. Actually, we are having a press conference in this country. They are traveling to 48 times of territory. How would they not be able to tell us?
The government or some persons have been refuting this claim, this genocide claim in Nigeria. You know, recently some Muslims also came out to say, no, it is only Christians that are being killed. Muslims too are being killed. And we ask, for me, I say, there is what is called genocide in Nigeria. Whether killing of Muslims or killing of Christians, genocide is genocide. But right now, I also hear that APC chapter, U.S. chapter of APC has written to U.S. Congress refuting claims of Christian genocide in Nigeria also, Frank.
The same people that refuse to come to the Tinubu now went to United, they want to go and beg to come back home. They didn't come back home. What were their origin? Insecurity. When they are talking of genocide, look at two lines. Who are the victims of the genocide? Who are those people committing the crime? Have you ever heard any Christian group? Have you ever heard any Christian group go to kill anybody? Then you hear the Islamic group taking responsibility for some action that are going to of people's life. So there is genocide against the Christians. There is genocide, Judy. Have you ever had it anywhere that the Christian group support the killing of any human being? Then you hear from the other side of the religion celebrating the number of people that were killed. Gumi is number one. Gumi, are you aware that Gumi in 2010 was arrested in Dubai, kept in Saudi Arabia, kept under custody for 6 months for a mail he sent to Mutab, that guy that tried to bomb American data line.
Yeah. Abdul Muttalab.
Such person is basically coming to tell us what to do. DJ, there are terrorists in Nigeria. Jimmy is a terrorist. There are terrorists in Nigeria. Dubai only this year deported Jimmy that they say they don't believe in Nigeria of religion. Those are people that are negotiating on behalf of the bandits. You know there is genocide. No matter we try to pretend about it, people are dying. So the government should stop the killing of their people.
The APC in USA is calling for diplomatic engagement rather than military intervention. Look at it. Diplomatic.
They should come out. Those people that are calling for diplomatic engagement should come back home and go and tell their community for 2 nights and see their language will not change. It is you that are here that are feeling it. Today, this is Christmas season now. People are scared to go back to their ancestral home. They go and celebrate with their family. So they not stay for a very long time because of what? Insecurity. What is leading to this insecurity? Because there's a group of people that are making their birthright to see happiness in killing other people. And these are where Gumi becomes the expert. They have an expert in negotiating for killers. The Mietialas act, they are taking responsibility for destroying communities in Benue, taking responsibility for destroying communities in Kwara and other places. Today, we need America to come and salvage our situation. We are helpless. The Tinubu government make it so obvious that Nigeria have no choice on how they are being managed. The only 2 times government have spoken to Nigeria is when we wanted to put protest of anti-impact government. It came out to, they were not presenting their scorecard everywhere. Now they are doing it today. Nobody wants to listen to what they are saying. Nobody wants to listen to them again. They give America the template on how this thing will happen when they were on operation. So they should go and record that template. Tell America what has changed. Nothing has changed. So those PCR from United States cannot tell Nigeria. They don't even vote. So how will they tell Nigeria what's happening? You don't vote. You don't have the legal right to vote. You need vote. So they should go and sit down outside and don't tell us what to do. But we need help. America should come and help.
Okay, but then a new bill introduced in the United States Congress is aimed to impose targeted sanctions on Mieti Allah and of course McBahon, citing alleged severe violations of religious freedom against Christians in Nigeria. Now, the proposed measures include visa bans and asset freezes, for individuals associated with these groups. That's what we hear right now. U.S. Congress imposes visa bans.
That also is not enough. That sanction is not enough to contain the excess of all these guys called Miyetti Allah and McBahon. Those are the people that are physically supporting the nonsense that have happened for Nigeria for over 15 years. Unfortunately, your vice president is complicit in all this discussion going on. Your vice president, who was a commissioner,
under
Nnamdi Sharif.
How do you mean?
He was a commissioner. Your vice president today was a commissioner under Nnamdi Sharif, who they perceive that he formed Boko Haram. So he yelled Boko Haram to Nnamdi Sharif and strengthened them. Allegedly, yes, correct. Because if you listen to our elder statesman, Femi Falana, who said Nnamdi Sharif, who is the father of Boko Haram, was the president, the governor in the Borno. Your vice president was a commissioner then. What did he do? When they kidnapped Chibok girls, he went to the United Kingdom. He went to UK and the organizing press conference as early as 8 o'clock in the morning. Where people were in the bush. So these are designs that give the APC where they keep them, brought them to where they are today. So Miyetti Allah should not be sanctioned. They should be taken out of the society. Or the government should disregister them. That is how you should start the fight. They should disregister them. If people is serious, okay, Miyetti Allah, we have revoked your certificate of registration, so that body does not exist again. We will know that they are serious to fight these issues on ground. Have you ever seen Kanu coming to take responsibility for any Christian that die? Have you ever seen Kanu coming to say, okay, people are dying, let's leave it this? Knowing that they are members of the one that committed that crime. Have you ever heard it? So that sanction is not enough. The government should start the sanction for home. They should first of all record their certificate as if this body does not exist.
The US is targeting Miyetti Allah now, and for me, I want to find out what the sanctions could mean for Nigeria.
You mean nothing? It will not affect us. It will not affect us. You can live without their cow. You have cow in the south. Everybody have cow in their native village. What are they bringing to? What are they bringing to the table? India has over they have close to over 360 million cow. India, Nigeria have over 30 million cows. People that are dead because of that 30 million cows are more than the number of cows. Do we need Miyetti Allah to live as a country? Your parents didn't have cows, didn't have goat and chicken in their villages. Did they kill anybody for it? Are they looking for free land? Are they talking of climate change to property land to look for government to give them free land they never pay for? So we don't need them. The government of Tinubu should first of all revoke their certificate. That's their CAT expression, collect it for their hand and tell them that this association does not exist any longer. We know that they are serious about the fight. This matter their members who are sponsoring this crime everywhere. Because if you look at the way they play, we're not trying to enhance a law. You see that comment that the people value the peace as long as that law is allowed to stay. These guys are terrorists. These guys are terrorists. They openly challenge a cheating government, elected government that they won't allow them to be in peace if they allow open them to become a law in their own land. Miyetti Allah is a terrorist group, and American people deal with them and take them out.
Let's bring in Nnamdi Kanu into this discourse now. Nnamdi Kanu has written also to Donald Trump and is backing the U.S. action against Nigeria. Other stories has it. Other papers said Kanu writes Trump seeks probe into alleged killings in the entire Southeast.
Yes. I think I want to also ask my brother Kanu not to personalize this issue that is on ground, but it's a national issue. It shouldn't narrow it to the Southeast alone. Because Nigerians are being killed everywhere. Nigerians are being killed. If you see what the government is doing to Nigeria, so Kanu to please stay out of this. Allow the Americans that have decided to help us in full capacity. So I would be looked as if.
But aside the southeast, rather, the Kanu is backing U.S. action against Nigeria. I mean, don't you consider that as
That's what I'm saying. That's what
Nigeria?
It's a good one. Everybody's backing the U.S. actions against Nigeria. I will say, because when Kanu come into this matter, those evil people will try to regionalize this whole thing to let it look as if the evil that are bringing Nigeria to the media on the negative. So that's why we have allow Kanu to please gently allow this matter to be dealt with according to what we have seen so far. And that's just my counsel to him. So that we will personalize to the Eastern people, because we know what they can do to make it look as if it's a regional team. It's the evil team. It's not an evil team, it's a national team that become a national threat. The military have brought all this far to this place. Because when Tangi, we want to look at what happened on war. That people were in their service place on Sunday, you brought over to something people down. And the other take responsibility for that nonsense alleged that the account where I don't know, there was something they said that Alera was trying to push for citizens of Nigeria, mentioning cow, that cow can live anywhere. You never like cow to shut him down. Okay. That cows are not citizens of Nigeria. So that's a very don't have a belief. So America, please, we need help. Because Tinubu have so capacity not to have able to deliver the help we need. Because it's part of the problem.
The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Muhammad Idris, has also disclosed that the federal government has opened the channel of communication with the international community, including the United States of America, over the designation of the country as a country of particular concern. What am I talking about? We are in touch with the U.S. That is Information Minister speaking. We are in touch with the U.S.
If you know that we have sold our birthright, do we need to go and submit our report to the United States from the beginning? If you know that we have sold our birthright, APC have got to sue us out because they were greedy for power. Do we need to submit our report? Will American Minister of Information submit the report to Nigeria before they deal with the issues? Tinubu should go and deal with the issues. We have told you very clearly. First of all, the ban Allah, the ban about them. Then again, now revoke that open grazing. Do a law that stop open grazing across. Let everybody pay in the community to do business. So we don't need America. We don't need to submit our report to America. Even though that we will show our debt right, we disgrace ourselves. APC have gone to they showed Nigeria are very cheap. But when they needed power, they needed America, they needed Obama to help them get power. So they should go and stop the issue. We don't need to submit our template to anybody. Tinubu should come and say, the ATR you are banned. We don't want to see anybody carry AK-47 on that picture that we are carrying our car. When you do that, and all the people that have been arrested, go and prosecute them, let the proceeding be open to the world to see. Sanction people that are sympathetic to these guys. The news they give the government from Dubai. Deal with the news. Go to those people and put them in jail. These are what we are saying today. We are not saying you need to do the needful as I went due. You don't to submit your template to anybody. A sovereign nation going to talk to America and they're going to deal with the issue. That is day from the beginning.
Frank, the president has responded to Donald Trump, yesterday, reaffirming his administration's determination to, defeat terrorism and restore lasting peace across the country. He also assured Nigerians and the international partners that his government remains steadfast in its pursuit of security, unity, and economic progress. He said, Trump, don't worry, we will defeat terrorism, secure every part of the country. That's what the president is saying.
If you have to have the opportunity to also write to Trump, I will tell Trump to be worried and be fast in coming to service our situation. The government that have been in office for 2 years, give it 2 years, there is nothing concrete to show that you are ready to deal with the issue we created. This is part of what has created this issue for us. He created the issue because we were desperate. When Jonathan took an action to deal with the issue, they were organizing rallies and protests everywhere to tell the whole world that Jonathan was the bad person, to get Obama to agree with them. So, if I have opportunity to write a letter to Donald Trump, I will say, J. Trump, please come and help us. We don't believe that thing is saying. For 2 years, you cannot deal with it. This 1.5 years, that by next year they are talking of election. The election that have occupied Tinubu's mind from the day he took over power was 2027. No more. Watch all he has for the 2027. No more. Nothing more. Nothing more. Nothing more. So I don't believe that engagement you are engaging. The only way for me to believe that Tinubu are taking the right step, number one, you should listen to this kind of advice. As also persuaded by his daughter. First of all, disband the Allah. Tell CSC to record their certificate and register them. All the support you are giving them, cut it off.
Okay.
Come out with a law to stop open grazing. No individual should carry arm. Are you aware that if the police will see you with a knife in the public, they will arrest you? And the same police will see those people that are escorting cow and will take it for themselves, they will overlook them. They must do a law to make everybody like that to be equal. They must do something. The government has the list because Malami says so that the list they forwarded to them from Dubai, they are working on it. That they will not need to mention name because of the confidentiality, because of legal issue. We should go and complete that process and tell Nigeria this year we are in this process. Give us the name of the people so that we also know, so that we won't do business for them. But when you do business with those people, you are empowering them to commit more crime because they have enough money to sponsor those guys. So these are the issues these are the practical steps we need to take as we speak. That's the only assurance Nigeria need. Okay. They will not go ahead and say, okay, not the Kanu, you are free. Go and see no more. Because there was no issue keeping that down that culturally. There are people that be charged with harm. You are giving them state pardon. You are giving them do you know in Kaduna yesterday, I did it for today. The governor announced health care for banditry. Health care for bandit members. Health care for bandit members. These guys are terrorists. These guys are sympathetic. They are funding them. America know what do you think America will say something without having an evidence to back it up? You think there is genocide against Nigerian people for a particular religion or another particular religion? That is their belief system in their religion. So Tinubu should come out with a tactical step to deal with the issues. I want a tactical step. At first, ban the Allah. Disband them. Let everybody stay in a business place to do it. Don't use your business to go and disturb my business.
All right. Frank, before I let you go this morning, I quickly want to take you to Anambra State. Something, Anambra Showdown 2025. Candidates' fate now in the hands of voters. Now we have, Labour Party, we have ABGA, and we have the APC. What are your projections for tomorrow? I mean, what do you think is...
the only luck Tinubu we have to retain that office in what is facing Tinubu now because of these genocidal issues. It will make Tinubu not be able to look out to rig that election. Tinubu is a master leader. You know what happened in Edo State, where the APC chairman, our former the Gandola of the world or this world, brought a result in and it was announced. So the only luck Tinubu have now is there are issues from Ghana that will put Tinubu on the chair. If they will rig that election, nothing will happen. So I wish Tinubu well. If the Anambra people need elected people, the power is not of the people and under Tinubu. The power is not of the people and under Tinubu government. Please let get that very clear.
Frank Ayala.
If it's Jonathan that is there, I will believe this. If it's Jonathan that is there, I will believe this. For people like Tinubu, I don't believe the people is on people's hand. Thank you, Chidi.
Thank you so much, Frank Ayala. Appreciate you. Bless you. Voice of the People 90.3 FM. I'll go on this short break, and when I come back, I'll start taking your calls. My name is Jude. Stay there.
Get ready to sing, shout, and swell as the glory of God fills the house as the annual night of praises, prayer, and power. PPP by by Mountain of Fire and Miracles Ministries Prayer City. The Spirit of God is ready to move. Come and experience one night of unstoppable praises, atomic prayers, and divine encounters that will turn your life around on Friday, 7th November 2025 by 10 p.m. The night where praises shakes the heaven and prayers unlock the supernatural. Mini concert starts by 8 p.m. Mountain of Fire and Miracles Prayer City. Venue, Kilometer 12, Lagos Ibadan Expressway, Nigeria. Ministering Dr. D.K. Olukoya, the General Overseer, MFM Worldwide, and other anointed ministers of God. Come and have a remarkable experience at the night of praises, prayer, and power. PPP. Tell your family, invite your friends, and come expecting miracles. Don't miss out. Mountain of Fire and Miracles Ministry. Surely the Lord is here.
Customer, welcome. What do you want buy?
I want buy changeover. Cutout fuse and distribution board made of 100% heavy duty copper.
Oh, come, I get them. See, I'm here.
No, now I'm looking for Slatter Star J cutout fuse and distribution board, Nipo cutout fuse, Star J solar battery, inverter, MPPT controller, and solar panel.
But Oga,
don't worry, I know where to get them. Whether na Star J changeover cutout fuse, Slatter distribution board, Nipo cutout fuse, Star J solar battery, inverter, MPPT controller, and solar panel, Star J ceiling fan, sockets, all earthen materials. Make you no go do cover wise pan foolish show. Slatter Star J Indian product na #1 since 1961. Made of 100% heavy duty solid copper with no compromise. Available in all leading electrical shops nationwide. Slatter Star J na you Pico.
You are listening
to your the number one station.
The Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Do not touch that dial.
Welcome back, everyone. Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Can we talk now? Sure we can. You call the number 0700 903 903 903 to reach out to me, all right? 0700 903 903 903. WhatsApp 081 717 56338. All right, that's the number. Please move away from your radio set or tone down the volume so we can hear each other. 60 seconds for you. Mind what you say on a national radio. All right, thank you so much. Let's go there. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Jude. My name is Kanu Jude. I love that name. I love the way you pronounce it. Yeah, this is I'm calling from AJ. Kanu Jude. Our analysts have said a lot concerning this Trump situation. You see, they misunderstand the situation. They misunderstand the whole thing. You see, APC is a party that is organized by propagandists, people who see truth and call it white, who see white and turn it to black. Those are the people that organize APC, and it's unfortunate that they are the one in power now, ruling Nigeria. So what do you expect from them? They will always do what they are intentions to do. You know, trying to tweak what the man said, that is coming to take over Nigeria, or is coming to destroy Nigeria, or is coming to take our oil, or is coming. What does Nigeria have that America needs to take? China, that is in this country, sucking Nigerians like pap with straw, and they have not even made any impact to help Nigeria to stop the killing and the insecurity that is happening in Nigeria. Then Americans now decided to raise their own soldiers to come and help us, and somebody is sitting somewhere saying no.
903 903. Good morning.
Hello,
good morning.
My name is and I'm calling from the small.
Okay.
Your analyst has see, you don't need to tell a blind man when it's true. The present president doesn't have anything in his mind other than power. Somebody that said a Morocco while he was contesting. I don't know. You know, people are just Nigerians are different set of people. He did not say that Nigerian people, I am here for me. He said it is my turn. And that state is sacred. I knew from the onset. I was warning people. If not that Trump came out to threaten them now, even I can assure you, first media, he doesn't have the political will. Because even in his government, there are terrorists within the government. I can tell you that, I bet you. Which is, you know what, was it the baby during his time that Abe Sokoto was caught up in one of them? Please just tell me that I'm wrong. Even the president, minister of state for defense, Matawali, was the government. They know all what is going on. These are people that are behind, only walking around freely. But because of his ambition, he will never touch those people because the people that are free in the that are sponsoring that terrorism, they are in his government. He will not do anything. The chicken is coming home to roast very soon. Because you cannot go away and steal people's money and have peace. It is not possible. You can enjoy have a wonderful day.
Have a wonderful day too. All right. Yes. If you're calling, just make sure it's as brief as possible. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning.
Well, my name is James Agassi. I'm calling from Maradago Badagry.
Okay.
Yes, please. My heart is so glad to welcome Donald Trump, sorry. Because the people that are saying that it's not coming, you know, when you carry another person's dead body in the head, it will be as if you carry baskets. Look at what happened to Kaduna. Look at what happened to Benue, precisely. Look at what happened to Plateau State. So what of the one that happened to Ondo State? So what are we talking? Is that a Christian killing Muslims? Even if there is Muslim killed, who is killing them? Is that not Muslim? Have you rose up one day and heard that Christian attack Muslim? In Nigeria, since I was born, there's no any place, even if they are having any problem, America is having problem with Kuwait. We see the Muslim is this day. They are now educating. I can remember 1985 or 1987. I was in Kaduna when America invaded Kuwait, Iran by invading Kuwait. They start burning Christians' houses in Kaduna and Zaria and the Funtua and other places in the north. Killing Christians every time, every day, every night is Christians killing. How many times have we anybody hear that Christians are killing Muslims? No any place. It happened in Aso Osman Danfodio University, killing a girl that preaching. It happened even in Abuja. So what are we talking about? We are waiting Trump to come. Let him come and help us, please and please.
Thank you so much. You know what? I'll be taking your messages alongside, okay? So that I would not. Let's just take your messages alongside now. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, I'm calling from Good morning. Yes, for me, I welcome Donald Trump. People that are kicking against him not to come are all suspects. That is my own opinion. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Temi Tokwe or Notoye is saying, let's be sincere to ourselves. Is the ruling party actually practicing true democracy? What APC cannot do does not exist. So, the news that the son of the Speaker, Lagos State House of Assembly, Honorable Mudashiru Obasa, is not coming as a breaking news because the body language and the strategy has been known to all even before the implementation. I asked the North that is rejecting Sharia law bound, who has Sharia law helped since they started practicing the law. They say Sharia law is only applied to Muslims. If so, why was Deborah killed? North should please allow peace to reign in Nigeria and face Trump that is calling for Sharia bound in Nigeria. Benjamin from Shogunle, thank you so much. Hello, good morning. Here, what's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Judy. You call me Judy. A first-time caller.
Welcome. What's your name?
Aki is the name, calling from the Buteneta.
Welcome.
Judy, you see, your analysis has said everything. You see, the father of Boko Haram in this country, he started from Alomodu Sharif. use them to win governorship and this thing. No. But the worst culprit, no roadblock. So you can travel from Maiduguri to Lagos to Calabar, nobody will separate you. That was where they brought in all this accommodation. You see, let us be sincere with ourselves in this country. Unless we face the reality and say the gospel truth. If not so, I don't see Nigeria going anywhere. Okay. We don't have leaders in this country. Okay. People that are agitating that Trump should not come, and say Trump should not come, they are the worst culprits. They are worst offenders. You know, if Trump comes this country ahead with you, and by the grace of God, if it is Trump that will come and salvage Nigeria, save Nigeria, I beg, let Trump come.
Thank you so much.
God bless you.
God bless you too. Matthew Gochuku has this to say: Mr. President should allow Trump to help us to do what we are finding difficult to do. Service chiefs should show politicians do the needful. APC USA chapter should come back to our country before writing the Congress. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Genocide. I'm going from Amu of the State. Yeah, please, I want to talk about this America. They are trying. At least they are not our president. They are just helping us. And they are also banding the native land, their visa, whatever they have, and in the property they have in America. They remember our Nigeria politician children and their wives. Because that's where they will eat now. These politicians will shape up their this because if you ban the politician, you can son to go and enjoy with Jambori in America, the daughter and the others. They will not, it will not affect them. Trump and America should remember those children of these politicians. Ban their visa not to come to America, freeze their property and everything till their father and their parents make Nigerians happy. Please let us, when we are happy, their children can go anywhere to happy, not when we are start crying. They will be over there jumping with our money. That is very, very bad. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, VOP.
Good morning.
Yeah, Mr. Ikami, I know you're not hearing me.
I can hear you very well.
But my
now hello, you know hear me.
This is Mr. Easy calling. This is Mr. Easy calling from Lagos.
Let's go. Talk to us.
Yeah, let me make a little contribution.
Briefly.
This development is something we should all welcome. And personally, I can't wait to host Donald Trump and the militaries that are coming. If it's to have a buffet for them, let them come and relax, chill, and fight this battle for us. Because the federal government, if it's something they can fix, they would have done this before now. So for them to have 2 years without no results means they don't want to do it. If not for this intervention, that's when they say they will do it. But Donald Trump should please don't listen to anything or any excuses.
All right.
If it's possible, it should even come when they don't even expect it, so that we'll trash all these people away.
All right.
That are making life miserable for us.
Thank you.
And he shouldn't listen to any aide, any representative that will try to confuse him, not even confuse him that they are working on it. Because if really they really have the people's hearts, interest at heart, they would have done this before now.
All right.
So Donald Trump, please come, can't wait to host. Thank you.
Thank you indeed. Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Plenty special. Trump get plenty special advisors for Nigeria. Hey. If you are part of a special advisor, say I. If you're not part of them, say nay. The eyes have it. Okay. Steve Ikelu, let me read your message. It said the sweetest name on radio. The earlier Tinubu reacts or reaches out to Trump for a truce, the better. All these braggadocious talk about foreign allies would compound his woes. Trump is like a lion. He doesn't fear any threat. Tinubu's campaign office destroyed in Benue. Good one. It should go around the nation. This man's government is a government of the rich and politics. It's okay. Changwak Bako from Ikorodu. Is that it? Thank you so much. And then Daniel John from Berigbe Ikorodu is saying Tinubu should stop deceiving himself, but rather he should do the needful. That is what Uncle Trump is asking from him. Regina Daniels, go and carry your cross. The APC USA chapter are what? All right. Thank you for your opinion. The lady that said she's going back, she's confused. May God intervene in Nnamdi Kanu's matter and set him free. Chineye from Ago. Annie Harry Egbeda is saying Ohaneze is right by saying Trump has performed above his predecessor. He has taken poverty higher, tax higher, transport costs higher, Naira made lower in the international circle, killing more than Buhari, and cost of living made more expensive than before. Those so-called Igbo leaders should wake up from their sleep or stop their drunkenness that caused them not to sleep, not to see things clearly. Okay. Iotech. Thank God it's Friday. Where are those governors that went to report Goodluck Jonathan to the U.S.? I will also write to U.S. about the massive killings of Christians here in Nigeria and about illegal detention of Nnamdi Kanu. There is tension over Soludo, but we the Anambarians, APGA, over APC. What are you trying to say? We need America to come and fight jihads in Nigeria. The bloodshed is too much. Kelvin from Okoko, Michael is saying that. Why? Whoa. All right, Chima from Surulere is saying good morning to you. Let us look at the humongous amount being budgeted for defense. Yet we achieved next to nothing, while other areas like medicals, education, economy is suffering. Nigeria needs USA intervention. A word is enough for the wise. We cannot afford to miss this opportunity. Top of the morning to you, Jude. Igbo leaders saying Tinubu doing well than past president is a fallacy and very demonic to the so-called leaders. Yoruba leaders backing Tinubu's 15% petroleum tax without considering negative impact on Nigerians that are going to buy fuel is exorbitant price rate and all of that. Leaders deceiving themselves is very what now? Okay, thank you so much. John Holy is saying, I welcome federal government saying government will be serious about security, and I encourage Nigerian government to declare Miyetti Allah a terrorist group and disengage anything that have link with them from, the government. Let me take this call. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Back from Lassa.
Okay.
North rejects banding of Sharia. Am I right? Is it not right for us now? If not reject ban for Sharia, who happened the terrorists? Is it not for now for us to go for the international constitution that the self-determination is good? It is right for every region. Then let's not go to their own separate way. It's not an threat way. Then practice your Sharia. Imagine me that came from the east. I went to the north. The law of Sharia, which I'm not a Muslim, will cost me. Is it not the part for them? Is it not the right time for them to say they are not and practice Sharia and harbour terrorism? Then why are they imposing Sharia and some Muslims use Sharia to impose law that is not working for the country? And you say bandits everywhere. All of them generated from the north. Why can't them? This is my fundamental right, self-determination. Okay. Let not to be on their own. Let it be on their own.
Thank you.
Why are we offering them?
It's okay. It's okay. Hello. Good morning. Here.
Good morning, Kamidiri Jude.
Hey, good morning, brother Fabulous.
Yeah, Fabulous speaking, calling from Thailand.
Welcome.
Ikamiri Jude, I join us late. I just want to tell you that I appreciate you. I appreciate VOP for what you guys have been doing. I appreciate everybody that is watching you. And I want to ask, how about Peter Mose?
Peter Monse is fine.
Please.
It's fine. He's quite busy these
Okay,
days.
good. For a very long time, I've never heard from
Peter
him. So
Monse
he can
is
be doing
fine.
Jude. I just want to say, let Christians remain brave. Let them speak up. God sent is here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Fabulous. All the way from Thailand. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Speak up. It's quite noisy where you are. It's quite noisy. Very, very noisy. Voice of the People 90.3 FM. A special information. Don Flint Tech is an information technology school. They offer courses like product design, graphics design, web design, digital marketing, project management, software engineering, cyber security, product management, and all that. Right now, they offer 4 free courses. So it is an opportunity for you to launch your future, your children's future, into tech. Learn digital skills for free in courses like 1, graphics design and web design. Other courses comes with discounted school fees also. Okay, so their offices is located at number 13 Isaac Stan Close, Lanscoft Building, off Wemco Road, off Agidingbi Road, Ikeja. Again, office is plot 13 Isaac Stan Close, Lanscoft Building, off Wemco Road, off Agidingbi Road, Ikeja, Lagos. And the number to call for more inquiries is 0901 093 7055. I take that again, 0901 093 7055. Hurry, okay? The offer is just for 1 week. Registration is this week and training starts next week. To sign up, simply log on to www.donflinktech.com. Okay, www.donflinktech.com. Let me spell the Donflinktech. It's DONFLINTTECH.com. All right. I will take your messages when I return back here by 10:30. Okay, we'll talk more. I'll read your messages and take more of your calls. Until then, IKAMIJUDEH on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, everywhere. Ikami Jude. My name is Jude. Ikami Jude. To have a pleasant morning. And once again, thank God it's Friday.
Please note,